Bugnini was in charge of the liturgy, of the liturgical reform. And what he was doing was, when people say that our present Catholic Mass seems more like a Protestant service, yes, that was Bugnini, and he was very proud of that. He was very proud of that. That would not have been an insult to him whatsoever. That's what he wanted. Bugnini did all sorts of things, anything that he could do to change the liturgy, the Catholic Mass, into a Protestant service, into a meal, not a sacrifice. Hated the word sacrifice. Get rid of the word sacrifice. Eliminate the offertory. Get all of that idea of associating the Mass with the crucifixion and the sacrifice on Calvary. Get rid of that. It's just a big fun meal. This is what the Mass is, and it's supposed to unite us all, Protestants, Jews. Well, this is what we ended up with. Let me just put it this way: this was the man who was principally responsible for destroying the liturgical sense of the church. And he knew what he was doing. On all of those changes were done to secularize, to make less religious, to make you less Catholic and me less Catholic and more like everybody else. Well, to a great degree, he was successful. I think he was successful. Unfortunately, I don't think it's wonderful. I think it's horrid, but he was successful. I would call it the destruction of the Catholic liturgy. The destruction of the Catholic liturgy. The destruction of the Catholic liturgy. And I think a lot of people are seeing that today. Ironically, they're seeing it today more clearly than they ever saw it before. 50 years later, it's clearer today than it was 50 years ago. So that's kind of an amazing thing. But I remember historians saying that when I was studying history. They were saying we know more today about the ancient Egyptians than they knew about themselves. We know more today about this than that, than the people living in those times. We do. And we know more today about what was going on 50 years ago than 50 years ago.
Yeah.